What's up, everyone? So, what have I been up to? Well, this thing right here hasn't seen the light of day in a while. It took me about 3 hours to clean everything out from around it, the leaves out from under it. I hate living in the woods, but I'm not working on that right now. I'm still in the process getting all the wiring and everything figured out on this Silverado. I got the new cam gear installed. I got it installed last night at 10 o'clock. It's 32 degrees, 33 degrees out here. Kind of chilly, but it's in there. I couldn't put the cover back on it because the gasket maker wouldn't have dried. It is windy and there's leaves blowing in my garage, and my door just shut. Anyway, not gonna keep rambling, gotta get to work. As far as you guys know, I'm doing motor work on that. Time to get that finished, though. Gonna button the motor up and then start or keep blowing the suspension apart. Hopefully I can get that done. That way you guys can see the reveal on that and see what I do with it. But my coffee is getting cold. I've been out here for 30 seconds. Maybe I'll just stay in the garage. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to work. All right. I don't know if you can see me. It's kind of dark. But Silverado cam sprocket swap, cam gear swap, sprocket gear, whatever, is done. And it's dark and you can't see it. But all I gotta do is put some coolant in it, hook the battery up, and it should start. Cool deal. Then, once I get that, I can get back on the suspension on that. Because I want to get that done this week. I will tell you why in a second. I got to get the lighting a little better. Okay, give me a second. All right, so the Silverado I finally got running, I think decent. I don't think it's going to throw a check engine light now. All right, so I think I have everything hooked up. Battery's hooked up. Hold you over here, maybe you can see me. This will be the moment of truth. Before it had a long start on it, I don't know what that was. But if it blows, you're gonna be right here to see it. It started right up. That's a good thing. I know it's been a while since I had it on the channel. It's actually the first truck that I started the channel out with, rebuilding the LS for. So if you want to see that, you'll have to go back to my crappy videos and watch them. But let me explain this build. So I got this truck off the company I worked for. They blew the motor. I got it for a really good price. And got a motor for it. Basically rebuilt the motor, kind of freshened it up, I'll say. And I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it. I was going to drive it around. I wanted a 4x4 truck. But I tossed around the idea of getting the Inez, I think that's how you pronounce it, suspension. Doing like a 4.6 drop on it and doing like a cammed LS build. But my son, me being the mini trucker I am, of course, throw bags on everything, lower everything. My son is really into monster trucks. So I deemed this his truck. I asked him, what do you want to do with it? And of course, he said, make it a monster truck. So I had to put my selfishness at bay, decide not to lower it. I said, okay, let's make this thing a monster truck. Now, I don't have the budget for a monster truck, but I also didn't want to do 20s with like 33s and a mild leveling kit on it. I figured if you want something decent, we're going to do something decent. So I figured I would go with the biggest budget lift kit I could get, and I was going to do a decent set of wheels and tires on it. Now, I'm not going to show you the wheels and tires yet. I'm going to wait till the truck's done to reveal that. The truck does need some body work. The rockers are starting to rust on it. It has that typical Silverado rocker rust, and it's starting to bubble around the wheel wells a little bit. But that's going to come at a later time. It's going to be the same color, but I want a black, basically the headlights out, tail lights. I'm not going to do big bumpers on it. It works for some trucks, but I got to do a clean truck, and I just think they're a little big and bulky. So I'll show you what I got. Right there, that is the Rough Country 7.5-inch lift. Let's get the camera back here. It's a Rough Country 7.5 lift. I got the strut spacers. Down the road, I will probably take them back off and get the Rough Country struts, the lifted struts for it, because that will probably handle better. But they are at their mother's house this week, and what I want to do this week is get this truck rolling again, back on the ground, suspension done, get the wheels and tires on it. That way, when he gets here, he'll be able to see his truck. So we're going to start blowing the suspension apart on this thing. Now, I already have the front suspension torn apart, but I'm going to start the build back when I started filming for it. So I think he's going to be really excited, and I wanted to do the build with him, but per YouTube rules, I'm not sure what they would do for me having a child in the video. I think they're a little weird about that. So I am going to film the reveal to him, and just to get his reaction to see what he thinks of it. So I'm going to try to get videos up, maybe not every day this week, but as much as I can film. As far as work goes, it gets dark around 5:30 around here, so, and I can't build the truck in the garage because number one, I got the Suburban frame and the S10 in here, but also my doors aren't big enough to roll the truck back out once I would get the lift on. So it's in the driveway. But follow along, and if this interests you at all, I know it's not my typical mini truck stuff, but sometimes you just got to branch out there. All the stuff that I got is from custom offsets. So if you're into the 4x4 world, those guys are really good to work with. I mean, they had the lift kit here in 3 days. I think the wheels and tires, were mounted and balanced. It was here in like a week. So this isn't a paid promotion for them. Although if they watch this video, hit me up. That's probably not going to happen. But yeah, check it out and let's see how this goes.